the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento,
the Spurs play before the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The Kings would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. Not one of the better records in the Western Conference. Right now, they're in 12th place.
Yeah, and this is a matchup that has not gone well for them. 0-2 on the season series. This is the last opportunity to get a little bit of redemption.
Now Sacramento starting five. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. Fox is at the point with Hield next to him at the 2. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Now, here's Ai. Ivan Bagley missing his last shot. Smitty, we're going to watch some exceptional forward play tonight. Makes me think of some of the great front courts in the history of this terrific league.
Yeah, you had Bird, Parrish, Kevin McHale, Duncan, Robinson, Kareem, and Worthy. I also throw in Patrick Ewing and Charles Oakley. They were a tough matchup. When you have two guys that play the 4-5 and play well off each other, they could be a nightmare.
That time, that part of the league, they were terrific.
So true.
Now here's Barnes. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the baseline. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Ai passes to Aldridge. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Aldridge has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that's awareness. That's vision. Ai knows when to shoot and when to give up the rock.
Fox kicks to Bagley. Barnes against DeRozan, and yes, it's good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Inside, Bertans' shot is good.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
Now, here's Fox. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Houston. Here's Bagley. That shot off. Nice D from Aldridge. Now the pass to Bertans. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
Some guys, they just know how to get away with it, and some don't.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 22-point game against Houston.
You can't forget about how great he was at forcing contact and getting to the line. He racked up a lot of easy points at the line that way.
And how about the mid-range shooting of Fox? Definitely capable of sinking those shots with consistency.
To the inside. Here's Bertans, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Kings have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Cauley-Stein with it, picked up by Aldridge. Nobody near Barnes. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Let's send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
Well, Kevin, we talked at length about how they plan to contain this excellent offense. He said, you know, our opponent changes, but our principles stay constant. It's about denying high percentage shots and layups and open threes. If we can make them shoot contested jumpers, and they make them, we'll tip our caps to them. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks as always, David. Well, they know what their toughest job is going to be today.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always hard to go up against a team that can light it up like this. You can't let them hit the ground running.
You know what, Greg, you're right. So many of their games are decided in the first half because their offense starts clicking, they build up a big lead, and just run away and hide.
A different look now for San Antonio. They've gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the court for Sacramento. Down low, it's Bagley and Cauley-Stein. De'Aaron Fox out there with Farrell. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. And the jam by AI.
There's the tenacity. We talk about AI's approach to the game. He's going to challenge you.
Fox passes to Hield. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Cauley-Stein kicks to Farrell. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Barnes.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Bagley the pass to Fox. Stolen by AI. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone.
Got to protect the ball. AI with good anticipation. Good hands. Jump starts the fast break.
Here's Fox. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Hield kicks to Bagley. Two on the clock. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And he's just an attacking player, a guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
AI passes to Bertens. Basket is good. The assist from AI. AI's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Kings trail by 4. Fox kicks to Farrell. The dish to Cauley-Stein. Stolen by Walker. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan is so good when he has space to get out and get his legs moving on a break.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Now Fox. Pass to Cauley-Stein. It's tipped. Stolen by Walker. And another fast break for San Antonio. The Spurs are running.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For Sacramento, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Cavaliers was all business. He finished with 21 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also finished with a season high in rebounds. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
The Kings trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout called by the Kings. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 12. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. Follow. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Smitty, you had an unbelievable career. Was there any chance or opportunity that you did not take that you wish you had?
You know, Kevin, is three of them. One, I had a chance to be traded to the New York Knicks. I always wondered what it would be like to play in New York. They call that the Mecca. I didn't take that chance. I think second was to get a chance to play overseas at the end of my career. I think those are the two things that I wish I had a chance to go back. I would make a different choices.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. AI is out there with Murray. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Bertans in at the four-man position. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. AI right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. Harrison Barnes picks one up. Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan, one of the handful of NBA players, Steve, who bravely spoke out about mental health and how it impacts them personally.
Yeah, had a great column in which he talked about his depression and anxiety. Never easy for a star athlete or anyone to be so frank about that kind of subject. It takes a lot of courage to do that, and DeRozan was rightfully applauded for his honesty.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Barnes against DeRozan. Barnes can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 14. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's foul number 2 for him. San Antonio making a switch here. Lights checked in. 90 seconds now into the second half.
Tough miss. He found some space inside the arc, but he couldn't deliver.
Here's DeRozan. Good D by Barnes.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack, but a quick reaction by the defense.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the Kings signed some quality vets last season, but when the losses piled up, they decided to go young. Now, the focus is on development. The veterans still have a role, providing steadying presence on the court and in the locker room. Kevin?
David, it certainly is a balancing act. Thanks for that report. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by AI. AI's got his 8th assist here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Kept alive. Here's Hield. The layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the middle, here's Bertans, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice read by AI. You see the natural instincts plus the discipline. Hits the roller on time, on point.
Hield kicks to Barnes. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. AI outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Here's the thing. AI is going to challenge you. Even after he feels contact, he's going to try to finish the play.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one. Here's Farrell. He's guarded by AI. And stolen by Aldridge. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Shoots over Tucker. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Just relentless. Really impressed with how they've been able to maintain that focus.
When you have a huge lead, it's easy to get sloppy on offense. They haven't fallen into that trap.
Farrell passes to Giles. Stolen by AI. Pass to Forbes. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Farrell kicks to Barnes to end the run, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. They've got P.J. Tucker. Mason is out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Kufus, and it's Brewer in at the small forward position. AI outside. And it's in there. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 assists.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Burks from the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will conclude a three-game homestand. Shots good by Walker.
And don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Burks on the wing. He feeds it to Kufus. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And the foul goes against San Antonio. Steve, obviously schemes evolve on both sides of the ball. Talk about some of the biggest changes that you have seen defensively since you were playing.
I think the one, Kevin, that sticks out right now, so many teams now are comfortable and are able to switch 1 through 5. You kind of switch 1 and 2s and 4 and 5s. Now you see point guards are switching on centers. And then I think also defensively right now, you see a lot of teams right now influencing guys to drive the basketball to their opposite hands. Back when we played, we kind of just played a guy straight up and then let the defense rotate, and you were in full rotation.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
They've pounded the glass every time down the floor, and it's clear that they want to win that rebounding battle.
AI can't hit. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. And that'll be his third foul so far. Mills, he's checked in for Bellinelli. Here is Mason. He's guarded by AI. 2 points. That one goes.
The defense has to be better. When he gets those looks, he usually knocks them down with ease, like he did there.
Well, Steve, we've just come out of the first year where we saw legislation from the NBA about resting players. How do you feel about the new rules so far?
You know, I like them. I love that when you start to see these teams that was resting players on national televised games, but I think overall just resting players. I think our contract says that we play 82 games unless you're injured. And if a guy is injured, you understand. But I love the new rules that was implemented.
I agree.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Here is Mason. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
It's AI on the wing. Burks covering. Here's AI, and he lays it straight in. AI's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
To the paint, Bagley, terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. Knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Here's AI, uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 10 points in the quarter.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Mason kicks to Kufis. Down low. Burks' shot is good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
It was a standout performance across the board.
It was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for AI.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Cunningham. Davis Bertans comes in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Bellinelli in for Walker. Sacramento also making some changes. Harry Giles is checked in for Kufis. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Bagley.
And you don't need the big play. Right now, you just need the smart one.
This is what desperation can do. You start to play outside of yourself, making a bad situation worse.
And Mills kicks to Poeltl. AI left side. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. "19 seconds left in the game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. "16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here is Mason. He's guarded by AI. Works with it. Goes up at the stripe. That one's not going to go. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.